Shalom. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, men I learned this truth from. I want to say peace, mercy, and blessings to all the hopeful elect. The true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, which means he exists or he is to be. The true name of the Son is Yahushai, which means he is the deliverer. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Today we're being called by proverbs and bywords such as black, African American, colored, Negro, Haitian, Jamaican, West Indian, Native American, Seminole Indian, Latin, Hispanic, Cuban, Dominican, Mexican, Puerto Rican, all right, Brazilian. But we're those people that make up the lost 12 tribes of Israel. And the self-proclaimed white man, Caucasian, European, etc. All right, they are Esau, Edom, Idumea, Mount Seir. When you read the prophetic scriptures, when you read the Bible, according to Bible prophecy, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob, which Jacob's name was changed into Israel, is the beginning of it that follows. So we're living in the end of Esau's age and ushering in of the kingdom of Yahushua, which will be an everlasting kingdom. All right, and Yahushua is who the world, they may say Jesus, Yahushua, or Yeshua, and they say this ignorantly because they don't really know about the true Son of Man, the true Messiah, all right, of the scriptures. They just know about, Jesus in the world, but they don't really know the Lord. So this lesson is going to be titled Retail Apocalypse, all right, mass store closures and mass job loss, all right. And this is from March 15th. It says, Amazon Fresh closure comes amid tech giants changing approach to retail. So there's a lot of places that are closing down, downsizing. A lot of people being fired, laid off from their jobs. It's a shit show here in Babylon the Great, which is the good old US of A. It says today and tomorrow will be the last days of shopping at the Amazon Fresh store in Manassas, which I believe that's somewhere outside of, maybe in Virginia, somewhere in that DMV area outside of Washington. It says, which was the largest Amazon grocery store in the nation when it opened in 2022. The tech giant has offered few details about the reasons behind the store's closure, but it comes amid a string of changes in Amazon's brick and mortar retail efforts, including the shuttering of some stores and the redesign of others. Now, I'll speak as a man. I have a lot more articles to go over than this. And again, I speak as a man. I personally believe, now we're going to see if it's true now. I believe a lot of these stores are closing down, but they're going to reopen, with that beast system, AI, biometric technology, to the point where you just walk in and, you in order for you to buy or sell anything, as is written in Revelation 13, you're going to need some type of MARK or Haragma, which we call the Rice device, the C-HIP, the MOTB. Okay, that's what's coming. If they reopen at all, right? Certain store locations work better than others, and after an assessment of our offering, we've decided to close our Amazon Fresh store in Manassas. As Amazon spokesperson said in the statement, we remain committed to Amazon Fresh and our broader grocery strategy, and we'll continue to refine our portfolio of stores as we learn which locations and features resonate most with customers. So Esau studies, they track, how much people spend, how much people buy, what time people spend, what time people purchase things, how many people coming into the store. All of this is being logged as Esau's data, and a huge part of that is using biometrics and this AI technology. So they don't really need to close the store down, all right? But I think they're going to close it down. They're going to reopen it, with that tighter, beast system technology. So it says since Amazon announced on Thursday it would close its Manassas store, a 90% off sale has drawn long line of customers. The store is located at 7807 Sudley Road and will close for good at 10 p.m. on Sunday, March 16th. All right, so it's Monday, so it's closed now. The store's 150 employees will be supported through the closure, but Amazon is not saying exactly what that means. The high-tech grocery store opened with much fanfare 2022 and was touted for its just walkout technology. So they already have the just walkout technology, right? So I believe these stores they're closing in preparation, which that was just obviously that was just a test run. A lot of these stores are closing. They're gonna all include that just walkout technology. Okay, so they're just gonna they're gonna make some adjustments, make some improvements, and they're gonna reopen it. Which allow customers to bypass the checkout line, right? But that's what this whole self checkout, they're doing away with the cashiers. You don't really have to talk to anybody. You can just, do your shopping, get your groceries, and hit the checkout line and be out. But now it's advanced into just a walk out technology, right? The Amazon Fresh that opened in June 9th in Manassas is Northern Virginia's largest at 45,000 square feet. Shoppers submitted a payment method upon entering the store. An Amazon system used AI and a network of cameras to keep track of items customers placed in their carts to track their purchases according to the Amazon website. So this is not just going to be this Amazon Fresh store. It's going to be, they're going to introduce the technology to all these stores because you're going to see all these stores are closing. They're all going out of business, right? And what that means, a retail apocalypse, all right? Mass store closures, and you got to think about the people who make their living from working at these stores. Mass job loss, okay? Miseries, right? Amazon first launched Amazon Fresh as a delivery-only option in 2007. In 2017, it brought Whole Foods for more than $13 billion, which $13 billion has similar technology at the self-checkout too. I believe it's a palm scan. It began opening Amazon Fresh stores in 2020, according to the Washington Post. In 2022, Amazon announced that it was scaling back its retail outlets, eliminating books and four-star stores, and reducing the number of its Amazon Go convenience stores, right? In early 2023, Amazon announced it was closing some Amazon Fresh stores. In August 2023, Amazon announced plans to redesign its Amazon Fresh stores with more grab-and-go prepared foods, as well as in-store Krispy Kreme donut outlets and stations focused on entertaining, such as charcuterie sections. Amazon's newest Amazon Fresh store is slated to open in Silver Spring, Maryland on Thursday, March 27th. There are 5 remaining Amazon Fresh stores in Virginia: Alexandria, Fairfax, Falls Church, Franconia, and Lorton, right? So let me see. All right, this is fair use. I'm not using any of these videos, all right, that I may play for any sort of monetary gain, strictly for educational, purposes only. Again, fair use, not for monetary. All right, so this commercial was from 2009. Okay, this is from '09. So it's what predictive programming. They're showing you what they're doing in the future. This is that just walk out technology, right? That you can experience in the Amazon Fresh store. But it really is going to come to all stores that will be left, right? Because it shows you in that movie, Demolition Man, they didn't have few stores left. Out of all the so-called fast food chains, that movie only showed you Taco Bell survived, you know?
Checkout lines. Who needs them? Have a nice day. This is the future of e-business.
See, and that's that. Just walk out technology, right? Where you're gonna be able to go to these stores, because people are gonna have the right device to see HIP inserted in them, and they're gonna be able to get whatever's available to them, and they just walk out, But as they're leaving, that technology, all right, that rice device is gonna be scanned, and whatever the cost is gonna be deducted right from the rice device, from their forehead or their hand or wherever they get it, you know.
This is an advert for Amazon One. Lots of different cards and IDs to get through her day. What if all Zoe needed was herself? Introducing Amazon One, a free service that lets you use your palm to quickly pay for things, gain access, earn rewards. Is this really what you want? Let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee beverage, or heading into the office, or checking out. Just hover your palm and you're on your way. It's as easy as that. Sign up is free and takes less than a minute. All you need is a credit card, your phone number, and your palm. That's it. Since your palm is unique and can't be lost or misplaced, you can get things done quickly and securely. And with more experiences on the way, Amazon One will help you get even more done. Your phone number and your palm. That's it. Since your palm is unique and can't...
And that right there, what you seen her just throw up,
That's it.
that's actually called something called the horned canoto. Okay, there you go. Oh, mano canuto, excuse me, or horned hand. Okay, which that's, I believe in sign language, it means I love you, you know. Okay, so that symbol that they just, which goes back to Satan worship, you know. So yeah, that's what they do. Esau's into a lot of that, left hand energy, sign language. I remember when I was first learning about the see, there it goes right there, you know. You have pictures where everybody's throwing up all these hand symbols, and things of that nature. But it all goes back to pledging the allegiance to Satan, really. This is Proverbs 6:13. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. All right. Okay, you can just look into Masonic hand symbols. Okay, but a lot of people are not privy to this because it's so blatant, it's right in your face, and you see it all the time. You wouldn't really think satanic shit, but it is.
Since your palm is unique and can't be lost or misplaced, you can get things done quickly and securely. And with more experiences on the way, Amazon One will help you get even more done, simply by being you. Now, Zoe has more time to do what she loves. Indoor skydiving. With propaganda. Enter, identify, and pay with Amazon One.
So cashless,
Those who will accept the mark of the beast on their hand or on their forehead.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to this one. Right now, this is from WYRK.com. It says everything, which is showing you Dollar Tree, but check this shit out. Dollar Tree announces New York State stores price jumping to $7. So Dollar Tree ain't Dollar Tree anymore, and it hasn't been for a long time. Probably for like 20 years now. You know, the Dollar Tree has some massive news, and people are not happy at all. The price is going up because that's showing you the state of the economy. We're in a recession, but they're not going to tell you that. Okay, then it's going to come a collapse. All right, which is going to be far, far worse than the Great Depression of the early, 1900s. There was an earnings call this week from the Dollar Tree. Uh, there was an earnings call this week from the Dollar Tree this week, and they made some big announcements. The price went up from $1 to $1.25, and now it's going up again. So that shows you, that the value of the dollars is pretty much worthless at this point. And with each passing day, it's becoming more and more worthless, right? They're doing away with the dollar. It is going to be a minimum of $1.50 per item by the end of the year. This year, across 3,000 stores, we expect to expand our multi-price assortment by over 300 items at price points ranging from $1.50 to $7. CEO Drilling said in the call on March 13th, according to the earnings call. The Dollar Tree also has a section called the Dollar Tree Plus section, where they have items that are sold for $3 and $5, but now that will increase to $7 as well very soon. Fans of the Dollar Tree, as you can imagine, are not happy, but in a world where everything costs more than $1.50, it's still a bargain. You can buy so many items for that price, but at the original price of $1, there's no way that they will be able to survive. So this is a huge omen. Just to let you know the state of the economy. When you have stores that like a Dollar Tree, which obviously you're supposed to go in there and save a lot of money, spend the least amount of money. Now you're going up in there, all right, shit is, shit is like $7, $10 now, It's no longer Dollar Tree, it's $7 Tree, all right? And so many other box stores are closing down so fast, so Dollar Tree is trying to avoid any shutdowns. Stores like Big Lots, Kohl's, Party City, and Joann, Fabrice's are all closing down so many locations. If not every single one of them in the U.S., last year they planned on shutting down about 600 underperforming stores. You can see some of the financial report and some of the changes that will be happening, right? So that's Dollar Tree. Check this out. It's from DailyMail.com. Money. Wildly popular U.S. discount chains with 20,000 stores announces mass closures as retail apocalypse spread. Right? Dollar General is closing 96 stores in early 2025, along with 45 locations under its Pop Shelf brand. Another 6, and this affects the entire economy, because you gotta think about the CEOs, supervisor down to the cashier, the store associates who work at these stores. You gotta think about the truckers who bring the product to these stores. It affects the entire economy. All right, it's gonna lead to massive job layoffs, man. Right? Another 6 Pop Shelf stores will be converted into Dollar General locations, the company said in its latest earnings report released Wednesday. The discount retailer, which operates more than 20,000 stores nationwide, said the closures will come after a review of its store portfolio, with the shops all not making enough money. The company has not yet announced which stores will be affected. The closures come as Dollar General faces up to the reality of Babylonians spending less, particularly low-income shoppers. Basso said many customers are struggling to afford even basic necessities, right? Many of our customers report they only have enough money for basic essentials, with some noting that they have had to sacrifice even on the necessities. CEO Todd Basso said as the retailer announced October to December earnings. Dollar General joined a growing list of retailers warning of weak annual sales and profit as it gave its earnings update. So you have massive store closures, retail apocalypse, layoffs, job loss, right? That's what's coming. WWD.com. Stores closing in the U.S. in 2025. Joanne, Neiman Marcus, Macy's, and more companies facing financial challenges. All right. According to Coresight Research, approximately 15,000 stores were closed this year in the U.S. 2025 started with the announcement of store closures by Kohl's and Macy's, which are shutting down several locations in the country. And in upcoming months, other companies, including Walgreens, Party City, and CVS, have also confirmed the closing of some underperforming stores across the country. The downsizing trend affecting retailers doesn't seem to be slowing down soon. On February 25th, fabrics and crafts retailer Joanne announced it's officially going out of business after 80 years in the market. The company is closing 800 stores nationwide in 49 states. We are committed to working constructively with the winning bidder to ensure an orderly wind down of operations that minimizes the impact on all our stakeholders. We deeply appreciate our dedicated team members, our customers, and communities across the nation for their unwavering support for more than 80 years, the company said in its latest statement. So we're close, man. We're closer than ever. Now, this is from End Time Headlines. Nurses push back against AI healthcare workers, forcing them out of jobs. You might think, well, it's not gonna affect my job. Well, AI could take your job. Yes, a lot of truckers, shit is slowing down in the trucking industry, retail apocalypse. It's gonna affect all sectors of life because everything goes more cashless. That's gonna incorporate more and more biometric AI technology, right? As AI intelligence continues to make inroads into the healthcare sector, a continuous debate is unfolding in hospitals across the U.S. AI-powered tools, often dubbed AI nurses, are being deployed to handle tasks traditionally performed by human nurses, such as monitoring vital signs, scheduling appointments, and even guiding patient care protocols. While hospital administrators tout these technologies as solutions to staffing shortages and nurse burnout, human nurses and their unions are raising alarms about the potential risk to patient care and the erosion of their professional expertise. The integration of AI into hospital workflows have accelerated in recent years, driven by advancements in machine learning and a growing demand for healthcare services. According to a March 16, 2025 article from the Associated Press, hundreds of hospitals are now using sophisticated AI programs to monitor patients' vital signs, flag emergencies, and provide step-by-step care plans. Tasks once exclusively in the domain of nurses and other healthcare professionals. Companies like Hippocratic AI introduce virtual assistants such as Anna, which can schedule appointments, answer patient questions, and operate 24/7 in multiple languages, offering a cost-effective alternative to human labor. Hospitals argue that AI can alleviate the pressures of an overburdened workforce. The U.S. government projects more than 190,000 annual job openings for nurses through 2023, fueled by an aging population and retiring healthcare workers, as noted in the same AP report. At the University of Arkansas Medical Science, for instance, AI is being used to make hundreds of preoperative calls to patients, a task that previously required nurses to work overtime. We need to call several hundred people in a 120-minute window, but I don't want to pay my staff overtime to do so, a doctor told the AP, highlighting the financial incentives driving AI adoption. Right, so, as you can see, it's a lengthy article. But the point is, there's mass layoffs. A lot of it's due to the store closures, the economy breaking down, all right, retail apocalypse. And a lot of it is just AI is going to take your jobs, So, yeah, this is the future. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, right? And, that's the days we're swiftly entering into, the time of Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, martial law, famine, pestilence. Okay, these are the days we're coming into, which is divine judgment on Babylon from Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Okay, where even 2/3 of the tribes are gonna get caught up in it and be put to death. Right? 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Right? And during the destruction, when the nukes hit, that's gonna block out the constellation. When Yahushua shows up with the fathership, the chariots, Michael the archangels, the chariots gonna block out the constellation. The sun, the moon, signs in the heavens. 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. So going into people who look at finances, look at different stores that are closed and economic trends. People watch the stock market. People may be in, trading, Bitcoin, for Forex, all that sort of stuff, man. Bankers, they're trembling because they see, this bitch is circling the drain, and we're swiftly heading to a cashless society, which is why already, everybody's putting their stock into Bitcoin or gold and silver, because the dollar ain't worth nothing. And the strong men shall bow themselves, right, going to Esau's military, because they're going to be brought low too, right? And the grinders cease because they're few, and those that look out of the windows be dark, and the grinders is going into the workers, the workforce. It's going to be few, because there's not going to be a lot of jobs left for you to do. Because first of all, AI is getting ready to take a lot of jobs. A lot of these businesses are straight closing down, and they're going to reopen with the AI biometric, rights device system anyway, which they're not going to need a lot of workers in there. 4, and says, finishing 3, they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, right? Meaning, people looking for brighter days, for a better future, but they ain't none. They ain't gonna see none. Hopelessness. The hopelessness is gonna set in, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. Massive store closures. All right. Don't be surprised. Whole malls closed down. Right. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, grinding, working, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. Right. You work. That's how it's been for years. You work 40-hour work week. If you're lucky, you can make a decent living with that shit. Now you got to work like 60, 70 hours, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. That's your alarm clock. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay. That's your Sexy Reds, your Cardi B. The music of today is not really music. It's nothing more than witchcraft to cast a spell on you. It's garbage. You can't really call it music, But yeah, society is completely shutting down. Cash is going to be worthless. It's Ezekiel 7 and verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. Right? So this is the this is the NLT, Ezekiel 7:19. They will throw their money in the streets, tossing it out like worthless trash. So it's gonna come a time when, because the dollar, we see how the dollar is devaluating because we're watching. But it's gonna come a time where it's gonna totally collapse, and the money that people do have, they're just gonna, man, they're gonna be so pissed off, just seeing people just cash every fucking where, man. You know, there's that one scene in the movie I Am Legend where he goes into get his dog Sam, and he's just stepping on piles of cash because it's worthless. The silver and gold won't save them on that day of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua's anger. It will neither satisfy nor feed them, for their greed can only trip them up. So you won't be able to buy your way out of judgment, right? And actual literally gold and silver, that won't help you either that much. That's going to only get you so far. That definitely won't buy you out of the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? This is Zephaniah 1 and 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, going into nuclear destruction, destruction from the chariots, destruction from Egyptian against Egyptian, destruction from martial law, Jacob's trouble, you know. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. That's the time we're living in, complete breakdown of Babylon the Great, right? Zephaniah 1 verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. It's going to be a complete stock market crash, economic crash. Okay, how you inhabitants of Maktesh, right? So let's look that up.
Strong's H 4389. Machtesh.
Says Maktesh, a place in Jerusalem. All right, so I looked it up, and this is Zephaniah 1:11 in the Bible Hub under the study section. Right, so this is what it says in the NIV. Well, you who live in the market district. Okay, so you can, so in our time and generation, you can equate that to, Wall Street, dealing with the stock market, the market district, It says, well, O dwellers of the hollow. The term hollow likely refers to a specific area in Jerusalem, possibly the Maktesh, a market district known for its trade and commerce. Okay? Zephaniah 1:11. How you inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. Right? Read verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles, and we see that happening now. Okay, and punish the men that are settled on their leads, and we see that happening now. These different groups out there, like what happened to the leader of Sakari, even their recent Passover, them having, again partying, having children there, the brother's dream, about the death angel smiting the different Israelites, all right, that say in their heart, the Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will not do good, neither will he do evil. So we're living in a time of great judgment, right? Get two more scriptures. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right, so the second Esdras 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So these cities are going to be troubled with homelessness, which they already are. They're going to be troubled with, extreme crime, famine, poverty, pestilence, drug abuse, which they already are. It's just going to get worse, you know. And check this shit out. This is from End Time Headlines. NYC man caught in viral video eating dead rat in broad daylight, sparking concerns of spreading disease. So what is that? That's famine. That's pestilence. Okay. Second Edges 15:18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. Massive store closures, joblessness, homelessness, hopelessness. Right? All roads lead to the cashless society, the rice device, the haragma, the MOTB, right? The second Esdras 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. These people walking in great pride against the Most High. What the Most High is about to make, these people eat humble pie. Which Yahweh Shem Shai, Lord willing, we don't get caught up in that. We be protected in those times. As the scripture says, man, seek the Lord while he may be found. All right, so I'm going to end it there. I pray this has been edifying and informative. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shem Shai. Again, giving double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say shalom to all the hopeful elect.